What's happening, y'all? DJ Drum Magic 919 News back with another update. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all watching this video, wherever y'all may be viewing from me. You may want to watch this video to the end just so you have a better understanding of what's about to happen, because it's definitely going to affect the world as a whole. All right, there's so much that we could talk about in this one video, just because there's so much going on day by day. It used to be week by week or maybe month by month to the next big news story. Now we got something crazy happening every day, and I just want to keep y'all ahead of the next crisis. So there's so much that we could talk about just in this one video. So watch this video if you can to the end and hit that like button if you like the content, and if you want to stay ahead of the game, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to keep the content coming. There's so much going on in the world. Like I said, you got train derailments and whatnot. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on in Ukraine. You got Russia still going off. You got China. You got all these new viruses coming about. You got so much stuff happening right now. Train derailments, toxic chemical spills making people sick. But it's one thing that a lot of people are overlooking that not a lot of people are talking about. And it's the BRICS Bank situation. A lot of banks are kind of stepping away from the U.S. right now, trying to find just a different option. Because ever since Ukraine, even previously that, you can go back to 9/11, early 2000s and stuff, started to be a whole lot of sanctions and everything. So countries are having a lot of trouble, like dealing business with their neighbor, because everybody's based on the U.S. dollar. And the U.S. says, hey, you can't make trades with them. You can't trade this type of product or something like that. You can't do this good just because it's a sanction. There's a war going on. So we're going to tell you can't do that. So a lot of countries are going to be like, okay, we can't do it, so we need to find a different way just because it's been so long. Like our country is struggling economically. We got to find a different way. So a lot of countries are just trying to find a different way to go ahead and make the economy in the area boost. And so you got the BRICS Bank. They came about in 2009, and they're trying to find a different way to go ahead and combat like the weaponization of the U.S. dollar, because a lot of countries feel like that it is a weapon because y'all putting the sanctions on us, and you're saying the sanctions are supposed to be able to keep countries from doing business to make them stop acting a certain way, but it's really hurting a whole bunch of other people as well in the long run. But the BRICS Bank right now is consisted of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. But the power dynamics in the world are greatly shifting away from the dollar. And so this video, we're going to discuss a couple of things talking about the BRICS Bank and what other countries are starting to come behind them and whatnot. And right now, the BRICS Bank population of the world, it covers about 40% of the world's population. Just those couple countries right now that I listed above. But it's a couple more countries that's already got their application in, and they're trying to get their name on the list as well. And so the devaluation of the U.S. dollar is speeding up even faster. Several countries, including Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Argentina, Iran, Turkey, and Indonesia, are now looking to join BRICS as well to kind of counter the U.S. dollar dominance in the world. So the volatility of the currency has raised several questions about it, So President Brazil, Lula da Silva, she's strategizing to devalue the dollar in her country because it's been like slow economic growth for 10 years now. So she said, she's a new president trying to make some changes and make things go in a different direction. So we're going to see what type of changes she makes and everything. Now she's bringing in the ex-president of Brazil, Rousseff. He's coming in to be the next leader of BRICS Bank in Brazil, whatnot. He's overseeing a whole bunch of stuff. So we'll see exactly what stuff he does in relation to that. So we keep an eye on that as well. But BRICS Bank, they say ultimate goal is to go ahead and end world hunger and poverty by 2030. So that makes me think they want to have everything in place by 2025, maybe 2026, because you don't want to wait until 2028 if you really want a goal done by 2030. They probably want a couple years' time to go ahead and get everything going. So these next couple years are going to be very, very important to watch and to see exactly what type of stage they get set up and what type of moves they make. All right, we're going to have to follow that very closely because it's going to affect us greatly. If I'm going to keep on moving, Brazil's efforts may very well resonate with South America, though, because Argentina, the second largest economy in South America, they already said, hey, we want to join BRICS Bank as well because they have some struggle in their economy too. So you got another country right there that's saying they want to do it. Last year, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, he proposed that he wanted a different way of his economy too, because there's bad things going on over there as well. So what's monkey see, monkey do, it's going to be more and more countries just trying to go ahead and join it because they see it's working for somebody else. So they got hard times in like Mexico and everything like that. A whole bunch of Latin American countries that's still having problems because there's so much drug trade and so much other stuff going on. They're probably just going to be looking for a different way to make a change, So we definitely got to keep an eye on that. So I'm going to keep y'all updated and everything and make sure y'all stay ahead of the next crisis, because the U.S. dollar fall is an ongoing process. So the emergence of the BRICS Bank is definitely going to be a significant factor in its decline. The devaluing dollar is making countries look for other options, and if BRICS continue to grow, it's definitely going to be a big challenge for the U.S. dollar to go ahead and keep their leadership, all right? If we know countries done back more gold than any other country like China in the past couple of years, so we're thinking that may be a new monetary system backing for the new monetary rollout. We just gonna keep our eye on it, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated so y'all can stay ahead of the game, right? In the meantime, y'all keep your eyes open, y'all feet on the ground, y'all be safe, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. All right, peace.